Hello, Pisces. Hello, Pisces. It's just you and me. Last but not least, um, there's an expression, I hope I get it right in Italian. Blessed be the last, that they should be the first, or something like that. And so we are here doing our best to be the first. Now, I'm reading for the month of November, Pisces, and I have here a new tarot deck called, it's not a new one, new to the channel, the Gothic Tarot of the Vampires, and I'm using this to celebrate Halloween. And along with that, I'm going to use my picture postcards, fine arts picture postcards, which I love to use, and the runes. So without further ado, let's try to get the reading on the road. But before we start, let me read what many of you have asked under my community section. And it was quite interesting. And so I'll read it as I wait. Hi there, Sugar Nips. Hi. Sugar Nips, hi. Amanda Allen, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, I made it. Great. Let me read you what other Pisceans wrote under my community for this month, what they want to talk about, what they want to read on. So, abundance and release, financial resources to finally flow and release burden. Then someone says to me, the return of a twin flame, reunion with someone from twin flames, reunion with the twin flame, future soulmate twin flame. I wish to have a good relationship with my soulmate or twin flames. No worries. I wish to finally be as one with someone who will be my future husband. Then I get clarity, ask for clarity. I wish for clarity, a peace of mind within this new path that I'm about to embark on. I'm sensing my ancestors guiding me through this path within a smooth transition. And I pray for a clear insight to be able to attain my goals. November, I sense calm. Then another person also asks for abundance and release, a wish so small to step out of my own way and allow the universe to bring in to me all that is to be mine, abundance, and grant me the opportunity to remove that which no longer serves me on any account. All right, so that's a tall order. Let's see what the cards will tell us. Let's see what the cards will tell us. Sugar Nips, yes, let's go. So I'll lay first the picture postcards and see what we can release in abundance, clarity, release in abundance, clarity, and love and finance. 4, 4. Release and abundance, clarity. Let's do that in alphabetical order. We're going to do clarity, finance, love, and release and abundance. Okay, so it will be clarity, finance, finance, love, and release release. I'm focusing on, and that's why my attention was caught right away here. The clarity is going to be very difficult to attain, Pisceans. We will, and I include myself in this because I have a strong Pisces, it's Pisces moon, but the readings are for sun sign, rising sign, and moon signs. Now, I'm afraid that the clarity is going to be slow in coming, not in the month of November. November is going to be a month where there's going to be so much to do. You'll get the impression, we will get the impression that we're exercising because we have something, a show to put on, or I'm going through the motions, so when I have that presentation, I'll get it right, So November seems to be a month where we're doing things by the book in order for us to improve. And so our concentration is all on that. And the clarity in terms of where is my path going to lead me that is on the back burner. It seems that we feel the necessity, the need to hone our skills and to be more readily prepared. This is interesting. And this is the iris. I didn't show you. I'm sorry, I didn't show you the comments. This is the ballet rehearsal. The ballet rehearsal. Here I am. I was looking. I was so enthralled by these readings. By this. Okay. Now these are irises. Now irises. This is Vincent van Gogh. This is Vincent van Gogh. This is Degas. And the irises are so symbolic. They are, it was a Greek goddess, Iris. This is how the story goes, who was was a messenger on a mount and on Mount Olympus. And she would come and it was, I think the story goes that she would bring messages from the gods in heaven to the earth by the way of a rainbow. Now, there's also, this is a symbol of royalty as well. There's so much symbolic value in the irises. Then I have here a beautiful painting, Suspense, by Charles Burton. Suspense is a child saying her prayers with before her meals and the dog there. And then we have this lovely painting, Study at the Sun by Paul Signac, is also from the Impressionist period. And so I was saying, the month of November is a month where we still need the time to gel to strengthen honing our skills, because you know that December is going to take your attention in such a way, because you're learning how to dance. Okay, you're learning how to dance, but no, December you're going to start dancing. December is when the show is going on, and in more ways than one. For those of you who have been looking for a raise, you have to give proof of that, proof of your suitability for this new position or for the new responsibilities that you want that are to be given you. But there's also in the month of November, it's not all about preparing to get a raise and all the climbing the ladder of success or getting a job. No. Here we have a very, very high spiritual moment in the month of November where we Pisceans, change our way of conceiving the love that we have for a specific person. We are slowly moving into a dimension of unconditionality, unconditional love. And when we do, and as we go into that, we have such a feeling of calm and such a feeling of smoothness and earthiness, and joy overcomes us. And you might be saying to me, Christelle, all I want to do is take that guy, go to bed with him. You might be thinking this, when is he going to take me out? What I want the whole story. I want the, kit and caboodle or whatever they say. It's different this month. This month is when we're thinking and not thinking. It's complete. There is a complete change of how you conceive, and it's going to be like this towards the end. Love is going to have this this connotation all the way up until the end of the year, because it's coming in your life, Pisces. Love is going to hit you like a bat on your head. You're going to fall flat on your nose, and you're starting to get the sensation now, and you're almost shying away. And this is why we have this preparation for my career, and I want to earn more money and all of that, and I want to get a job, and goody two shoes, the Stepford wives and all of that. No, this is sort of a cover. There are two speeds here, and what is really happening is that you're understanding what love is for the first time. You're understanding what it means to be in love with somebody and not just see their beautiful blue eyes and see how good in bed they are, or how many gifts they give you, or what restaurants they take you at, or how well they kiss. It's a different tune, and I don't want to say it's very serious, but it's just heartwarming and enjoyable and light. You will get light. Fear is what you initially come into the month with, a bit of fear. So you will be very busy. We will be very busy. We've got stuff to do. I don't have time for that. That's what you're thinking. It's really, it's cute. It's very cute. And it's as if we are going to be children again, in that joy, because you're seeing it, and it's like playing hide and seek with love, and you're behind the curtain, and you come out, and you say boo boo, and just when you think that, no, it's not possible, no, not for me, not at this age, no, or oh no, I missed the train, I missed the boat, I missed the, no, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, so now there is this question of release. Let me read it again. I want to take that note because I took notes on what people wrote to me. Abundance and release, and it was asked for together. Okay, abundance and release, and there is a release to be made. There is release here. Now, we talked about the notion of getting into a space of more of greater economic security. Okay, this is you're working on that. You're literally working on that. It's not going to come from the sky. It is something that has been planned, and it's going to go through, and you will be successful. Okay. The release that I'm seeing here is the release of something that you are in now. And for many of us, we are leaving it. We have been leaving it slowly for years, leaving that behind. But that is so much a part of who we are. Okay, could be a family member. You've moving away from a person that you've lived with all your life. 20 years with a person, 30 years with a person, 10 years, 40 years with a person. It's no longer where you are, because you're going somewhere else. The release is in this month about you understanding that that person is not someone that you can erase from the face of the earth, but someone that you know is part of your family and part of your life. You walked together, and they are part of you. They make you what you are. There's also another release here, and I'm going to take the because or else it's almost 12 o'clock at night here. I'll be up until 2 in the morning. And what I'm going to see, I want to look with the Gothic tarot, because there's a notion of release that's very clear here, but I want to, here it is, and there it is. Okay, it's come right in front of me. This is the Lover's card, and this is the vampire deck, and vampires feed off of each other. You feed literally. That's no longer the case, Pisces. This is, yes, there is blood, but there's no biting, there's no eating, the blood is away. It's in a cup. Okay. It says the Lover's card, Major Arcana, and there is a cup of blood means family as well. And the release is in a member of the family. And I know this is a general reading, but there is a member of the family that is a member of the family, period. One side of the relationship is being released. And I'll show you the rest of the cards as well. And it's so very cute how things happen here. And let me show you. This is the Hermit card. Okay. The Hermit card is a card that tells you, in order for you to release, there is work to be done that has nothing to do with your work, finance, career, none of that. There's work to be done in order for you to understand, you, me, myself, and I, what, and give thanks and pardon ourselves for having made wrong turns, wrong decisions, for having hurt someone, for having hurt ourselves, for having done something that was unpardonable. We need to pardon ourselves. There's also very, very sweetly here another major arcana. There's 1, 2, 3 major arcana have come out. So, you know, Pisces, this is a sanctimonious month here. This is justice, the universal justice card. And the justice card is, well, karma, what goes around, one comes around. The universal justice here is when, all right, it's an announcement. It's an announcement. Pisces. You can, if you like, go and for release, if it serves your purpose, you can go take the scissors and cut a cord, a symbolical cord. You can go to the courts, you can get a piece of paper, you can cut it off. Tell me then, Pisces, does that mean you never think of that person again? Does that mean that you're free to become the queen of Tasmania, you know, or whatever? Will that change anything? Mind you, the justice card is here to show that no matter what or how you are trying to cut a cord or release someone, universal justice is in the making, and they will be in your life in a manner. They will be part of yourself. And so as you can see, my description of release here is one of a fine line that is a double-edged sword. And I'll be damned if I do, and I'll be damned if I don't. But they are part of what has made you. So you really have to give thanks for having had that someone in your life. There's also here this beautiful 2 of Pentacles. And again, this idea of preparing for something. It's a job, you know, there's a job. There's there is that sensation of being afraid of someone coming, and love is coming, and it's here, it's here, it's here. So you're going to find yourself, Pisces, that you're in a situation where you're so happy because you know that finally it's there, and I know it's there. But at the same time, there's time for release, and you know you need to release that. And it comes with a price, you know, it comes with a tear, and it comes with sadness. And so, but so is life. This is life. Let me take the runes here in the spirits of me finally getting to bed tonight so I can sleep. Okay, let's take a look. Interesting message for you, Pisces. Good, I'm so glad. Okay, we've got really some nice things, Pisces, some nice things. First of all, the intuitive Pisces that you are, we have Perdrove Brightstave, and that tells us that you know it's coming, you know that's coming. You know it's coming now. You know it's coming. So, you know, let's just get under those covers and just, you know, say our prayers and, oh, it's coming, it's coming. Be joyful about that. But there are also, it's interesting how they talk to you, these things sometimes, you know. There's Anzus, and Anzus is talk. As a matter of fact, it's communication, and it's communication right near this hermit. The hermit is a communication where you can, if you want, you can say and wait for that moment. You can be alone and wait for the moment to see when would be the best way to give thanks and when would be the best way to release. But here I'm seeing that the talk is rather needed with who is coming and who is going. And just like you're in a race where you're waiting for the baton and you're ready to go, you need to be mindful of that coming and know where you're going. So let's keep that in mind. Also, I have this journeying rune. Rido is sort of on its side, and it is telling you that you are going. You know, there is this level in your life where the career is moving forward, full speed ahead, practically. You are. You get the impression, and you're traveling, even if you're traveling, but you get the impression that you're still, you know, you are in a steady state, and we're very much planted in the ground now, Pisces. November is a very good, you know, feeling planted. We are rooted, deep rooted. This is very good. Now, I've got a great Otala bright stave here, and it is the it is the key that tells us we need to remember that there is a coming and a going, and the key is to be mindful of both. And then I have Diag. Diag is a rune that tells you that you'll find as the month progresses, Pisces, that many things will come to you that you have thought of in the past, and you're going to see them realized now in one way or another. You're going to having had thought them in the past, even simply in October, but even further down, even as far as a year, 2 years, you were thinking about this and how this was going to play out. Remember that, and it's going to come there. You'll find reminders in your midst that remember that time, Pisces. Remember that. Well, it's happening. You keep the faith. I hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Pisces. It was a pleasure for me to read with you. New subscribers, welcome to my channel. Share my video. I would love that. And let me say goodbye and let me say hello at the same time. Roxy, it is hard. It really is hard to release. It's always hard to release, period, whether you are in love with that person or not. Thank you so much. Thank you, Renata. And hydrangees, Annika. Okay, you have to rewatch it. I do too. I always do that. I go and rewatch my videos. So I think, which one is for me, you know? Thank you so much for for joining me. And until we read together again, bye-bye.